He's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Is this clean at the 30? And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
13 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
On play action, here's Howard. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 29 yards.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Throwing the out route complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Boswell on to send this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. New set of downs from 37.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's caught. Fanning has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
It's inside the 10. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Alert! Alert! Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Running it after the penalty. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Smith. There's some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They get to Johnson to start this drive. He dodged the tackle. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Boswell on to send this away. Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Running this one off right. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Man, advantage is just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up second.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Catch made over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The left side finds Fanning. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Browns first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going back, gets the handoff. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Pete, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's still going at the 30. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10.
It's a game of 22.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
First down. First down and goal.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Nice tackle there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now from further back, another try at 1st and goal.
Bravo 80. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass it down close. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after coming into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Howard. Looking to his fullback now. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a 29-yard gain, and the Steelers have a first down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Shaq.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has his man. It stops. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him. But we also have a flag down, partner. So let's see if this stands. Back now. Pressure coming. Going with the screen to Johnson. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen down.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He's got a man left, and they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, Howard. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Trying the left side with Johnson. Drops by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Howard looking to throw. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring back his 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Hawks, go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Austin. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's good for us Steelers.
From the red zone now. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. And they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Howard. He finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, Howard. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
To the air, Howard. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, great chance to win. Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Boswell able to knock it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Will work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. I'm just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Jumps in up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Ready, go.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Ready up.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
10. 19, 18. Let's go.
Air it out on 3rd. That's completed right side. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Austin put in motion right. Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. They're headed up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers push the lead to 20. Now Boswell on to send this away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Check out.
Going to the ground again on first. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now.
They'll run here on first down. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, sack. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It's caught. Fanning has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down.
Hey.
First and 10 at the 20.
They get to Sampson here up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the Steelers' 22-yard line.
Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and goal at the 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dropped underneath. It's Sampson. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hawk 70.
Hand off to Sampson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the...
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Steelers close to beginning the year 4-0. Break the huddle. It's second down now. Here's Johnson again. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
On third down, here's Johnson. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. And that's going to be fourth and very long. Fourth down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Starts the return at the 34. Through midfield. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The Tennessee rookie picks it up.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
70 Lions.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
Take that pain, pass it down like photos on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's...
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit 4 before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. Talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.